Hello. Hello. Good night. Good night. I shall stand by you, whether rain or sun, lightning or thunder. The Labour Party has been there for the people of Dominica. And the Labour Party will be with you for the foreseeable future. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you good evening. And I want to, first of all, thank you, the people of Dominica, for the level of trust and confidence that you have reposed in the Dominica Labour Party. We are truly grateful for your support and your continued demonstration of that support. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to endorse the candidacy of Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte. There is no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely no doubt, that Shakira cares for the people of Roosevelt South. She got the name Grand Pal Rep because of the fact she has always been with the people of Roosevelt South. And you know a good Pal Rep not by what they give you or they may not have given to you, but how they make you feel. How they make you feel, ladies and gentlemen. And there's no doubt that Shakira shows that she cares for you, the people of Roosevelt South. And so she has my every confidence and trust to continue as the Member of Parliament for the Roosevelt South constituency. And I am calling on the residents and voters of Roosevelt South that you must be counted on election day. This is an election for the future of our country, the welfare and well-being of our children, and securing what we have done to protect the senior citizens of this country. There is no party in the history of our country that has done more for our country than this Dominica Labour Party. And there is no party in Dominica that has gone through so many trials and tribulations, challenges, and have overcome those challenges with you, the people of Dominica. And even those who do not support us, they always say quietly and among friends, that boy is a good thing Labour in government, you know. It's a good thing Skerrit is the Prime Minister of Dominica, you know. They say that because they know that when things get difficult, when we are faced with challenges, you can trust and count on the Dominica Labour Party. This is why the Dominican people are saying that Labour is still the best choice for Dominica. We're still the best choice because we have been tried and tested and we have delivered for the people of Dominica. You know, sometimes I hear people ask, what has Labour done for Dominica? But we must reflect on where the country was when Labour came into government, ladies and gentlemen. Every single road in Dominica, highway, secondary road, primary road, village road, every single road in Dominica was in a terrible state. Terrible state. And today, anywhere you see road and good road and wide bridges, it is because of the Labour Party, this Labour Party. This Labour Party. You know, we have helped so many Dominicans to go overseas for medical care. So many Dominicans, hundreds of Dominicans, millions of dollars. And I'm saying to myself, and the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, the only government that has provided funds for people to go overseas was when Roosevelt Skerrit became the Prime Minister of Dominica. And I'm saying to myself, but Where were the previous governments? What did the people do? Did they stay in Dominica and die because the government won't help them? They have no money? And this is the difference between Labour and the others. Labour Party has compassion. Labour Party has a conscience. And Labour Party cares for the people of Dominica. You know, I remember I was traveling overseas. A Sunday, I'm in the hotel, and I'm getting a call Sunday afternoon. I'm getting a call that we need to airlift a young boy out of Dominica, and he needs 155,000 EC dollars. And you know what I did all the way overseas? I got the National Bank to open, and I got the Treasury to open on a Sunday to send this young boy overseas. And we have helped everybody, whether you Labour or you Freedom or you UWP, we help you where healthcare is concerned. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that Labour is still the best choice for Dominica. Life is not perfect in our country, but we cannot say that progress has not happened under the Dominica Labour Party. And so, ladies and gentlemen, going forward, we shall continue to advance the many policies and programs that we have been articulating and implementing in this country. And one of the programs that will start very early in our next term is what we call the Future Housing Program. The Future Housing Program is targeting young people and young professionals, where we will build homes in communities and sell to these young people and young professionals at a reduced rate to allow them to afford a home, a decent home, ladies and gentlemen. And we have already started the process. The first 40 homes will be built on lands that the government owns in Warner. And the second project will be in Portsmouth. Beautiful land, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll come to various communities across Dominica to build homes for young people, young professionals, people who have stayed here and helped build Dominica. The Labour Party will take care of you. And the second phase of that program is to build homes to sell to our people in the diaspora who want to come back home and live in Dominica. So we're providing for them as well. We have been the party that's been the true push in housing in Dominica, providing housing for people. And you know, people criticize me all the time and saying that Skerrit is giving people home for free. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, it is about empowering people. I'm not going to sell a house to somebody I know can't afford it. No. And Dominica is one of the few countries where people are getting homes at no charge to them because of the extraordinary commitment to our people that this Labour Party is doing, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we're doing, and we'll continue to do that for the people of Dominica. But you know, one of the greatest achievements of this government is that it has respect for people. It has respect for people. The public servants in Dominica and the police force in Dominica knows that this party has been the party that has shown the greatest respect to them. The greatest respect. And we have provided for public officers in Dominica. Provided for them. When we came into government, ladies and gentlemen, everybody was paying taxes. We increased the tax threshold from $12,000 to $30,000 in Dominica, which means that the first $30,000 of your salary is tax-free in Dominica. We reduced the bands. Ladies and gentlemen, to lower the tax rates in Dominica for public officers and private sector employees. And you know, I look forward to the day when we will have a very small, if not entirely remove the income tax rate in Dominica. I'm not a tax person. I do not like taxes, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in letting people have their money and do what they want with it, spend it how they want, and not tax their income. And we're looking at that once the economy can get back to a sounder footing. Providing for public officers, ladies and gentlemen, respect. And this government has never paid salaries late to any public officer in Dominica. Never. When we came into government, we inherited a terrible state of affairs. Terrible state of affairs. And we went to the IMF and we provided and we provide a better system for our country. Place our economy on a sounder footing. And we told the people of Dominica, give us the opportunity to fix the economy and things will get better for us in this country. And since that day, the public officers have never gotten paid late in Dominica. As a matter of fact, we pay several days before the month end, and public officers are frightened at their salaries in their bank accounts. That is what we've been doing. We've created more positions in the public service for upward mobility so more people can feel a sense of development, a sense of advancement, ladies and gentlemen. When you talk about tourism, it is under this government that Dominica saw its first five-star hotel. First five-star hotel is under the Dominica Labour Party. And today we don't have one five-star, we don't have two five-star, we don't have three five-star, ladies and gentlemen. We have five five-star hotels in Dominica today. And several more are under construction in Dominica. And when nobody knew about Dominican tourism, now Dominica is getting all kinds of international recognition, international prizes because of what we have done to bring the image and name of Dominica to a high standing, creating jobs for people. More hotel rooms, more jobs, more people coming in, more money for the vendors. I see my friends here, the vendors. More money for you because more people will come into Dominica, spending and buying. That is what we're doing. And the international airport will complement the investments that we have made, that we are making in tourism, creating better jobs, ladies and gentlemen. The digital economy, transforming our economy, creating opportunities for young people, better paying jobs, more attractive jobs, more sustainable jobs for our young people who have gone out to universities, come back here and to do well for themselves. Creating jobs, and in this digital economy and the jobs that we've created, over 270 jobs have been created thus far. And people are getting paid $800 per week in Dominica, sitting in their living rooms, sitting in their bedrooms, sitting on their porches in Dominica, working for international companies and making $800 a week, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Labour has been doing, including in COVID times, during COVID times, working hard for the people of Dominica.
It's my PM family. Labour still the best choice. You can talk and make your noise. Labour still the best choice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this election is an important election. Don't mind about people who say they're not running. We have more candidates running this election than we had in 2019 and we had in 2014. More candidates. There cannot be more. What else you want us to do? More candidates running in this election than any other election in the last 3 elections, ladies and gentlemen. Democracy alive. We'll have free and fair elections in Dominica like we have had on all previous elections in Dominica. Free and fair elections. And so I am urging us to go out early and vote. We cannot say Labour has won and stay home. You must be able to live with your conscience, knowing that you played your part by going out to vote and to vote for the Dominica Labour Party candidates in the 15 constituencies. You are voting for yourself. You are voting for your children. You are voting to protect what we have been doing for the senior citizens of this country. Securing the future. Putting people first, ladies and gentlemen. Working hard for you, the people of Dominica. Notwithstanding the global challenges, we are surviving and we are standing and making progress in Dominica. And so I am very excited about Dominica's future. Excited about the prospects that we have that will help transform the economy, create more sustainable jobs, more jobs for our young people, a better way of life for all our citizens. That's our commitment, ladies and gentlemen. But for this to happen, we have to go out to vote. And we have to go out early to vote. take our families and walk, stroll to the polling station and vote, and let your vote be counted, and watch your children and say, children, I have voted to secure your future, your well-being.
Dreams of brighter days.
This election is not about workers or labor. It is about the welfare and well-being of Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. And so I am urging those who voted for the Workers' Party last election that you have an opportunity to join forces with us. Patriots in this country, people who love and care about Dominica, join forces with us to build a better Dominica, to have greater unity among ourselves, more talent to the table to help advance the many causes that we have in this country. So I'm urging the UWP supporters, come on board. Your party has abandoned you. They're not interested in you. They're fighting among themselves. And you know, these people are not even government, they're fighting, you know. They're fighting because you see, ladies and gentlemen, when you come together as a group to do something, if you are not united on that particular purpose, you know, and when you get into politics as a party, it's about people, about making life better for people. It's not about you. It's about people. Because whatever I want for my family and for myself, I want it for every single family in Dominica. Every single family. And so they have nothing to, the only thing they have in common is a hatred for me, Roosevelt Skerrit. That's all. But you cannot build Dominica by hating Roosevelt Skerrit. You cannot create jobs for people by hating Roosevelt Skerrit. You cannot improve the healthcare system by hating Roosevelt Skerrit. No. No. And you know they cannot touch me because I am blessed by the Almighty. I am blessed by the Almighty. They cannot touch me.
It's my PM family. Labour's still the best choice. You can talk and make your life.
You know, we are a Christian people. And nothing that the Lord does is done by accident. And you know, what the Lord has done in this election is to get rid of the haters in this country. The Lord is saying to us that we have to end this political tribalism in our country. We have to end the politics of hate in our country. We have to end the politics of character assassination in our country. And let us forge together to build a better, a peaceful, a prosperous Dominica for all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is really not they who decided not to run. It is the Lord who decided that. It is the Lord who decided that these are bad apples among us in this country who have been sowing seeds of hate and hatred among us, putting brother against brother and sister against sister. That is not our politics in Dominica. That is not our culture. We are loving people. We fight our politics hard, but after politics we become one as one nation, ladies and gentlemen. So we cannot, those of us who say we love Dominica, those of us who say we are Christians cannot not go out and vote for the Dominica Labour Party on election day. We have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to unite this country. So they're not running. It's not they that not running. It's God that tell them you're not running. You're bad apples in Dominica. Not they're not running. Because it's the Lord who places people. The Lord who places people in position. And the Lord is saying, no way. We don't even want you in parliament, Jesus, for government, ladies and gentlemen. He said, get rid of them. We don't want them in parliament and certainly not in government, ladies and gentlemen. And the Lord, and you see what's happening, you know. I listened to this gentleman, Richards, they call him Buju. And you see how he has had a 360-degree turn. He's now talking positively. Very, very, very educated and very sound with his explanations. Something good is happening in Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. We are making a turn and turning hatred into love and to unity in this country. That is what's happening in this election in Dominica in 2022. And so, next week I am meeting the guys from Munsewe, Mr. Buju and others, to talk to them about the future of Dominica and how they can turn the positive energy into something constructive in Dominica, bridging the gap in our country, embracing everybody who is prepared to come to the table in a positive way, ladies and gentlemen. That is my mission in Dominica, to bring peace in Dominica, unity in Dominica, love in Dominica among every one of us in this society. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I tell you this election is about Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. Placing our country in a better circumstance. Better circumstance. Too much negative energy in our country, draining and sapping the positive tides of our country. And the Lord is breaking that chain, that negative chain that has been holding Dominica back with these negative people, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when the Lord, when people get together and if they're doing things, the Lord sends confusion among them. They all speak in different languages, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Lord's work. That's the Lord's work. Setting a new path for our country. And so let us go out on election day to vote, and to vote wisely and to vote for the Dominica Labour Party. And so I endorse full-heartedly the candidacy of Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, a young woman working hard, very, very passionate about Rosa South and the Rosa South people. And I give you the assurance that the promises and the commitments that she's making to improve your lives and to make life better for your families and for your children, I will fully support them and ensure they come to fruition, ladies and gentlemen. But our first order of business is to send Shakira back to the parliament. Back to the parliament with resounding victory. Resounding victory, ladies and gentlemen, to let her know that you are fully with her in the Rosa South constituency. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your continued support, ladies and gentlemen. I leave now to go to Castle Bruce where we're having a meeting. Let us hold strong. Let us continue to work together and to let the world know that in the Commonwealth of Dominica on December 6th, we shall have a free and fair election. And the best party and the party and the individuals who get the most votes shall be the government of Dominica. God bless you. God bless Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. Love you very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you.
If I had a chance to live my life again,